puts Bailey in a corner?
Not nobody. Not know how. If you can. Putty, would you like to elaborate on this?
Well, Bailey was like, "Hey Sasha, how's it going?" She went for a hug. She was only dressed from the bottom half as usual, as is custom on SmackDown.
Childhood
Sasha was so
ruined.
offended. Sasha was so offended by this that she threw a punch at Bailey, and then Bailey just beat the living shit out of Sasha.
And
We're gonna find Sasha for such events.
you're gonna find Sasha for getting her ass whipped. Bailey's pleased. Bailey's like, fuck yeah.
I'm just gonna write nobody puts Bailey in a corner on the group chat.
Nobody puts Bailey in a corner.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Great American Bash. We're gonna start off with our first pre-show match, which is Kairi Hojo versus Nikki Storm.
Ooh.
Storm versus...
I have to go get all of them.
Yeah, you do.
Let's get them in bulk. Who do we need?
Kairi, Nikki Storm.
Okay, you're going too fast.
Kairi,
Yes.
Nikki
Done.
Storm.
Yep.
Madison Eagles. Candice LeRae.
I didn't catch that last one.
Bermuda. Charlotte. Bailey. Asuka.
Where's Charlotte?
Also, you have to do this again. This breaks my heart. I swear to God. I'm gonna murder this man one day.
Oh my god. Putty ever comes to Canada, folks, call 911 for me.
Tucker ever dies under suspicious circumstances, I will claim the attack. We will have Kairi Hojo versus Nikki Storm.
Like how, like a terrorist group, you claim attack. You're like, yes, that was us. Thank you. Heil and such. So Hojo versus Storm?
Mm-hmm. Dangerously Asian individual versus the Scottish bitch.
Damn!
Scotland via Israel. Nikki Storm.
Representing Scotland via Israel, because you remember, Scotland is a different country than England.
Yep. Well, yes, it is. You've used incorrect nomenclature.
Would you like to shut the fuck up?
I think you mean that it is a different country from the United Kingdom.
No, you're all
and Northern Ireland.
You're all one country, okay? You're all just
on your definition of country. Watch the philosophy series I sent you. So let's do a 9-minute match.
How about this, okay? Scotland, Ireland, and England are 3 different countries.
But Ireland is.
I'm aware Ireland is.
Storm's going over.
But I mean, if you were to split the rest, it's just England and Scotland.
What do you mean?
Out of the remains, right? Like if Ireland gets North Ireland.
These remains, what are you?
Like in terms of countries that make them up.
To make what up?
The UK.
Technically, the UK is the country, and what is within it are principalities.
But what if they would become countries again? Make England a country again.
Well, if they were to become countries again, the United Kingdom would cease to exist.
Okay, so boom. United Kingdom breaks. What do they turn into?
Probably still Northern Ireland. But there are tensions there.
Okay.
Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. Scotland. London. Cumbria. Cornwall.
They all become independent states.
Gloucestershire. North Wales. South Wales. Newcastle upon Tyne. And the surrounding areas.
How do they become different states?
Well, London would almost certainly separate off because of the different political leaning of the area.
Oh, they're all the conservative people.
Not quite. Right.
Oh.
Let's
Oh,
let's do the second pre-show match of the evening, which is a 4-way tag team match. Holla holla, playa.
playa. Oh my God, I'm going, playa. Oh.
Teddy Long Memorial Tag Team #1 Contenders Contest.
How long?
And this is gonna go 18 minutes of flippy shit. Because all of these people.
Eric Rowan does like.
Drew Gulak and his flippy shit. Hot Sauce Tracy Williams and his flippy shit. R-Truth with his leg drop. And the winner of this match. And new #1 contenders to the WWE.
You just really like dragging this out, don't you? Jesus Christ, man.
Team Championships. One of the strongest tag teams.
Why are you doing? It's because you don't know who.
today.
You don't know who.
Who has been specially chosen for weeks, and the plan has finally come together to allow the new #1 contenders to be Luke Harper.
Luke Harper.
Who was always meant to be the winner of this match. So glad that sorted itself out. Right, and we've got...
Any more pre-show shit or?
Last pre-show thing. More pre-show thing.
Cool.
And it is Madison Eagles and Candice LeRae.
Tell it to my heart.
Neither of these people use that song. Stop gimmick infringing.
What did you say your name was?
Candice LeRae.
I heard Tyler Ray, and I was like, what?
And this one is going to go 16 minutes. Remember, it's a 20-minute time limit, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Madison Eagles is going to win in a storytelling match. Open, called in ring, and slow belt. And the story is that Candice, she's that little engine that could. And she keeps fighting. And she keeps fighting. But Madison's just one bad bitch.
I think you have make it even more depressing and say she just keeps fighting, and she just keeps fighting until she doesn't fight. And she just accepts the fact.
She runs out of fight.
She just accepts the fact that, shit, what's the term? That Gleichaltun has happened. Yeah.
Gleichaltun.
Yeah, boys. I'm good with
to
that. French. German.
We're going to start off the show with a custom angle as Kane sings the American national anthem.
Kane does?
Yes.
Do I have to go get Kane?
Sure.
I thought Nazi Miz was.
I mean, if you want to give me Miz, you can sing the American national anthem with Kane.
I'm alright.
And 1 second, before I'm gonna have to find out how long is the American national anthem. It's quite long. No, I'm seeing a shorter version of it. Let's go with 2 minutes.
Aren't there like 6 different American national anthems?
Probably.
Because I know they have like America the Beautiful.
That's not a national anthem.
Exactly. So they have America the Beautiful, the national anthem, God Save the Queen, Canada isn't a country, polar bears aren't real. Like it's a lot of anti-Canada propaganda.
Jesus, what do they teach you in Canada? Okay, we're going to...
that we give people maple syrup and it makes everybody feel good.
We're going to have a tag team promo from... Actually, a 6-man promo, generic, from the Wyatt family, who say, we're the tag team #1 contenders now. Yeah.
Is are the Trump supporters still in the streets, buddy?
Let me have a look. Ugh. It doesn't look like it. I do have my scotch next to me. So I think we're going to have to pour one out.
The Trump supporters have gone, folks.
They were tired. Bray's going to be like, I still don't get this whole professional wrestling thing. But my brothers
My
have
boy.
secured themselves
My boy.
#1 contender match. And that will occur on SmackDown sometime.
Boy, see Matt Hardy.
Thank you.
What the hell?
And my broken brilliance. And then we're going to kick things off with an explosive Probably the
Explosive death match.
Of an explosive tag team action. Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows. This isn't pre-booked. This is a mystery man.
Right. Do I have to go get the mystery man?
No, the mystery man should be here. Funnily enough.
Finally.
Carl and Doc enter. Johnny enters and he says, I've scoured the world. I went to Japan and I found somebody who's always got my back. Well, that's an advert.
Here he comes, folks. It's Fandango.
I feel like you should try and talk over this to prevent the copyright strike.
Oh yeah. Shit. Okay. Hopefully we're not going to be like copyrighted or anything for this, folks.
Well, it feels like probably with how much of a build this song has that you probably should have saved the reveal.
Yeah. It's just
It's like a 5-minute event we're going on here. Alright, in the meanwhile, this match is going to go 16 minutes.
Here it is.
And Madison Square Garden marks out. Chance, this is awesome. Do marquee things.
Why would...
Sings for Bailey.
Is it just me, or do people sing Ciampa's song? Ciampa, however the fuck people say it. I've heard so many different ways now.
What, Talking Heads did that one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like I feel like people sing that when he comes out.
Sure, yeah.
It's like a talking, singing song, so people should be able to just say it.
In pro wrestling, songs are sung quite often.
Putty, no, you know what? I got my answer. Good enough.
Carl Anderson is going to pin Johnny Gargano.
Oh, Jesus. After that, just nope.
Open, call, slow, real decisive. Did you think I was going to give them a feel-good moment? I want the tag titles on.
Do you now?
Yes.
Putty, sometimes we can't get what we want in life.
You know what? Don't quote
I'm putting King
Jagger.
of the Ring on the line.
Don't quote Jagger, you motherfucker. We're going to have a highlights package of Kyrie versus Nikki. And I'm sure it'll get over with the crowd.
Yep, the crowd will be like, woo!
Actually, I got an idea. Don't rate them. The highlights package is narrated by Daniel Bryan.
Putty, you want to save his brand.
No, I just think that's fair. It doesn't really matter who's in the video, but Bryan's got to be rated on entertainment because he's narrating it. Makes sense, right?
Yeah. Oh, God, that voice crack was real.
Brock Lesnar's in the building.
Oh, fuck.
Don't.
Worker is getting ready.
No, walking.
Worker surprisingly appears.
Oh shit, he's working the show.
Oh, fuck.
We weren't entirely sure about this.
How long? 1 minute?
1 minute. He's literally just like, hi, I'm here. And then we're gonna have another match from the Super SmackDown Summer Sizzler Group C. Ember Moon is gonna take on Charlotte.
You mean Charlotte Flair, Putty?
No, I just mean Charlotte.
No.
Her last name is unconfirmed at this point.
You do not know. Rick, you are not the father.
11 minutes.
What? It's like, what the fuck?
Pardon me? And Ember's winning.
Oh, Buddy doesn't like Charlotte.
Burial of Charlotte continues.
Just sad, because I think we apparently share the exact same thoughts on Charlotte. I like her stuff with Sasha. The character work is turning around.
Yeah. And
you have quoted. No, I have a quote of you saying that.
Yeah, you do. That is exactly what I said.
Don't you sarcastically say yeah?
I stand by it.
No.
Kenny Omega
is
going to cut a promo on Johnny Gargano saying, you went through all the trouble of getting a tag team title match. You went through all the trouble of going to Japan, which is shit, by the way. Not sure why everyone's going there for free agents.
What is up with Japan, okay?
What is up with this Japan? All right, you went to Japan.
What is
to get
Japan?
Free agents, and you got Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa?
Ciampa.
On the end of it now. Ciampa. You got Tommaso Ciampa, right? Who is apparently a psycho killer and thought he had your back in a tag team match. Like I guess you two got along fine, but that was just cray, fam. 4 minutes.
Cray.
That was insane in the membrane, motherfucker. And then we got workers getting ready for Becky Lynch.
Christ, Putty. Is this another one of those angles?
Undressed from the top up. But don't worry, she's being obscured by some strategically placed plant. And she's
I have no clue why, but when you said that, I think you're going to say she's being obscured by a strategically placed R-Truth. I'm like, what? I don't know how. That was the first thing that came to mind. I was like, why is he saying R-Truth? I'm like, oh, he didn't say R-Truth.
Right, and we're going to have Brock Lesnar versus the Ryback. In what I will affectionately dub Battle of the Beef.
Fuck.
This is Battle of the Beef. It's going to be a sprint. It is going to be 4 minutes.
Oh, fuck.
Ryback punches Brock. Brock forearms Ryback. Brock gets his shit in. Brock wins. Goodbye, Ryback. You're probably never going to be seen again. All right.
Are we to assume that Ryback is getting an abortion?
Can we do the Ryback stretcher job after this match, please?
Are we serious about this?
Oh yeah, Ryback is hurt. Ryback is very hurt. He gets on the microphone, he's like, Brock, you're going to have to either tell me that you hurt me on purpose or you're stupid. And Brock just gets the microphone and goes, I guess I'm stupid. And then he walks away. 2 minutes.
The line was so badass the first time, Putty. Why'd you need to ruin it there?
Wait, which line?
The one, I guess I'm stupid.
We're going to have a video for a singles performer.
Is it who I think it is?
Let's see. It's not. No, it's definitely not. I realize who you think it is.
Oh, it is not.
Sami Zayn has an announcement.
I was going to blow it too. I was going to say who it was. I completely forgot that it was the surprise.
Gosh.
I was like,
it's not at all like it's very obvious who it is. All right,
no, not at all. How long is this?
Yeah. This is 1 minute.
1 minute.
Sami Zayn has an announcement later.
Yay!
And now we have the first of our Super SmackDown Style Battle 2 qualifiers as AJ Styles takes on Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Holy shit. How long?
This is going to go 19 minutes for now. And it's going to be AJ Styles is going to win.
Oh.
It's going to be an open, called-in ring, slow built, and decisive match. AJ Styles is the first of 4 qualifiers for the Super SmackDown Style Battle 2.
Yeah.
AJ Styles gets on the microphone.
That was my attempt at that in like the worst possible way, and it worked, it sounded like.
AJ Styles cuts a promo on Sami Zayn where he says, you know what, Sami, not only am I the WWE champion, not only am I a success in that aspect, but I'm going to get into and win the Super SmackDown Style Battle 2, as well as being WWE champion, before you've even won the WWE title. You're such 6 minutes. You're such a failure. I don't even know how you live with yourself.
This is bullying, Putty.
Quite frankly, Sammy.
Quite frankly, Sammy.
Quite frankly, Sammy, you prick. I hope you do announce your retirement at the end of the show. Because quite frankly, what have you got left to fight for? And then we're going to have a custom angle with Zack Sabre Jr. and Johnny Gargano backstage.
Oh, please, dear God, please let this be what I think it is. Does he get to talk?
You know, Brick, if you'd picked me to be your tag team partner, well, that wouldn't have happened. Alright, now I know you and Tommaso are buds from college or whatever, right? But he is a literal psycho killer. And I'm just
Are you running with this? You're running with the psycho killer angle?
And I'm just a good old Englishman.
You prick.
Abides the Queen's law, you prick. So, quite frankly, I am appalled by your decision. You know, I'm pretty good, right? I'm pretty good at this whole pro wrestling malarkey. Right, you prick? And I have been told by Sami Zayn and John Cena that I am good enough to be here. And I'm going to earn my way up. And you know what? Yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm on my road to redemption. It starts tonight.
No!
1 minute.
Rest in peace, Zack Sabre Jr.'s career.
And we're going to have Johnny Gargano versus Kenny Omega.
Oh my God, that gives you a masterful idea. If I can remember the next time I book it.
Oh, it's no DQ. I forgot about this. Okay. It's going to be a sprint of sorts. It'll be 7 minutes. Kenny's going to win pretty handedly. No, it's not a domination. There you go. Prick. Johnny brings out his trusty hammer. And Kenny just like low blows him. He's like, nah.
I think he just actually just like slaps it out of his hand. He's just like, nah. What are you doing? What are you doing?
We'll have a Summer Rae promo on Becky. It's gonna go 4 minutes where she says, "You know what, Becky? I don't hate you.
Oh God.
I don't. I hate you a whole lot less than most of the girls here on SmackDown, right? But you're the champion. What am I supposed to do? My hands are tied. Tonight I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna become the star I always should have been."
Wait, wasn't Tyler Breeze on this show at one point?
He's still on the show.
But where?
And you're gonna fade out into obscurity next.
Oh shit! Yeah, I know what this is.
You're gonna fade out into obscurity.
Way to build it, by the way.
Back to your shimmers. Back to your shine.
I completely forgot.
Match. If NXT has proven anything, is you don't need to build a dream matches. You're gonna fade back to obscurity, Becky. Back to your shimmer. Back to your shine.
Sure.
Maybe they'll let you work the bingo halls again.
Sure.
Because after tonight, you're sure as hell not gonna work in the WWE anymore.
Sick
And then we're
roast.
going to have a Samoa Joe promo on Chris Hero. 2 minutes, where he's like, "Hey Chris,
You prick.
I'm gonna beat you tonight. I'm gonna take your title.
I'm gonna beat you prick in. Oh God.
I'm gonna take your title. I'm gonna take your dignity. I'm gonna take your career.
I'm gonna take your virginity.
And I'm gonna leave you in the middle of that ring, a pool of blood, sweat, and vomit."
And if he was going to take his virginity, he might be covered in something else.
My semen.
That came out
My
of
Super SmackDown Samoan semen.
that came out of his prick. He's Super SmackDown Samoan
semen. Now available on WWE for only $9.99.
Holy fuck.
And then we're gonna have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Tyler Breeze for the United States.
Can we recover from that?
I don't think so.
Is everybody dead?
It's gonna go 16 minutes for the U.S. title.
Oh fuck. Oh,
It's gonna
you
be
don't technically have the belt.
Okay.
Here.
Okay, yeah. You know what to... Actually, you should be able to turn bronze off. Let's not modify the title because that'll be more difficult to fuck with. That should no. Yeah, you should be able to make it.
Psycho Killer.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
It's stuck in my head now. I hate you.
Yay.
How long? 16?
16.
I booked this wrong. I would have put Tyler there and Shinny there.
Well, in most places, actually, the way like it's listed, if you're listed first, you come out last.
Really?
Yeah, in Japan it's like that.
Well, yeah, but that's Japan, though. Japan doesn't matter in wrestling.
But most of Japan comes from like 50s, 60s America in terms of wrestling.
Yeah, I guess you're right with that. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be right back.
Oh, all right. Yep. Okay. Sure.
All right, so open
storytelling,
falling ring,
column ring, slow build.
So we're gonna have a really interesting back and forth match where Tyler basically survives Nakamura and manages to avoid a lot of big hits.
I like how that's what it is. It's you survived Nakamura. Congratulations. It's a super SmackDown Shinsuke Seaman.
And then in about 15 minutes, Tyler goes for like a lariat of some sorts, and Shinsuke reverses into an armbar that Tyler has no way of breaking out of, and Summer Rae interferes and gets Tyler disqualified. Shinsuke Nakamura wins the match via disqualification.
That's the interference finish, DQ finish.
Just make sure it's a cheap finish.
Cheap finish. Like I think we've made it pretty damn clear that Tyler will be retaining his championship.
Yeah. And then have interference from, just do Summer, just in case the manager isn't set.
Tyler Breeze gets attacked by Summer, yeah?
Yeah, actually, that's kind of true. Oh, no, Shinsuke, yeah.
Oh my god, I've never understood why nobody would do that in wrestling. Like, just, like, lightly, like, smack your partner on the back and get them a DQ win.
Because
it's DQ such a dick thing to do.
Yeah, but DQ, like, I'm sure it's happened, but DQ wins don't get you very far in wrestling because you can't win any properly contested contests with them. Can't win any titles with them.
True, but defending a title. That's how. But
yeah, well, that's the thing is that some heels do things like that, and then eventually get the stipulation that if you get DQ'd, you lose the title.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Yeah. I wasn't talking in kayfabe or out of kayfabe. I meant like as like a booking move. Like that makes it's such a terrible dick thing. Oh my god! You get somebody who like works a month in and month in and marks out, and they.
Well, there's been tons of times where that's happened though, where like it's not exactly as you've said, but where they just immediately walk and get counted out or get DQ'd.
I've never seen that.
I mean, I think I've done it in this series. In fact, I did. Yeah, I did.
Instantly, but it wasn't like
instantly. Yeah.
It wasn't like somebody like worked their ass off though. Like I'm talking like Daniel Bryan gets to the main event of WrestleMania and Batista and like Triple H just. Oh no, I guess I would still let him win. But I mean, like,
you can't invest 12. You can't invest 12 months worth of storytelling into a 1 minute match. That doesn't give a satisfying conclusion because
I mean it would have to happen on like a fast lane or some shit like that, and then build to the Mania rematch. Whoever gets disqualified, you know. Okay.
So Shinsuke Nakamura cuts a promo on Sami Zayn after the match where he says, "Tyler Breeze, not Sami Zayn.
Tyler Breeze,
Tyler Breeze. That was fun, but I'm missing something." United States Championship.
I am missing my super Shinsuke SmackDown Seaman. Pick it up now.
Tyler, I'll see you on Raw.
What?
And then Shinsuke leaves, and Tyler's like, the fuck?
What
the fuck did he mean?
What? Vince somewhere is like, spits out some water. It's like, what?
4 minutes. And then we are going to have Bayley getting ready.
Oh, Christ.
What? She's like punching a punching bag. She's hugging the punching bag. She gets into a corner and then she springs out of it and goes, "Hey, nobody put Bayley in a corner." She goes onto her computer and orders some Super SmackDown Samoan Seaman. Available on www.shop.com.
And with that single line, tens of fan fictions were created.
Bailey and the Super SmackDown Samoan Seaman.
No, but probably Bailey being violently fucked by Samoa Joe. My childhood may have just been ruined, Putty, and I think it's your fault.
My adulthood just got ruined by that image.
Yeah, I know. All right, it's
okay. We're gonna go back to wrestling. Okay, Zack Sabre Jr. is gonna take on Tommy Enda.
I feel unpleased.
Jesus, man, you've got some fucked up shit in your head.
No, it's what it immediately. You actually were the one who issued it, okay? Because you just suggested Samoa Joe Seaman would be in Bailey. I just did it the most conventional way.
No. I don't think you understand what Super SmackDown Samoan Seaman is. Okay, it is a skincare product. All right,
you rub really Samoa Joe Seaman on your skin.
Samoa Joe Seaman? Alright, it's just Super SmackDown Samoan Seaman. It doesn't necessarily mean it's all from Joe.
It's Roman Seaman.
On the store. Jimmy, Jay, there's so many Samoans we can pull from.
Oh, God. This has left some, fucked up shit in my head, buddy. Never again.
10 minutes of wrestling!
I'm sorry, I thought you were going to say 10 minutes of something else. I was like, holy fuck.
Let's let the joke sit, and let's move on. Right, Zack Sabre Jr. is going to defeat Tommy Enda via submission.
Does he beat him with the prick kick?
The prick kick.
He kicks him the prick kick.
You didn't do submission. I told you submission.
But Putty, he's got to beat him with the prick kick.
It's not the prick kick, it's the penalty kick.
That's not a submission, though.
No, it's not. Which is why he can't beat him with the prick kick, even if he won by other means. Alright, so we're going to have an angle where Rey Mysterio Jr. cuts a promo on Pentagon Jr. and he says...
Wait, stop.
Okay.
I will get it done just for this. This episode has already, gone triple overtime, so I don't care anymore.
Pay-per-views. We do usually go a little over for pay-per-views anyway.
JR!
Mysterio Jr. is going to cut a promo on Pentagon Jr. saying, Pentagon, you disrespect.
Okay, that's not how Rey Mysterio talks.
Lucha. Okay, I don't care. I don't do accents over. Well, I do, but they're not actually representative of the people.
Pentagon!
They're just random as fuck. Pentagon, you disrespect the essence of Lucha. So I'm going to kick you in the fucking head.
What?
And qualify for Super SmackDown Style Battle 2. So I can win a pot of Super SmackDown Sports Seaman. 2 minutes.
What a genuine fuck. This episode is literally... Putty, sometimes you rag on Raw for just being
At least I built to all this shit.
You built the Samoan Seaman, and that just popped up, and now it's the biggest thing on your damn roster.
It's not the biggest thing on the roster, okay?
That would be Samoa Joe himself.
No, the biggest thing is Summer going to take the title of Raw? Speaking of that, we're going to have a highlights package involving Summer Rae and Becky Lynch on the whole feud from this month. Which is the biggest thing on SmackDown right now.
I like to think at the end.
1 minute.
It just ends with no. I won't say it. Actually, I won't reduce myself to that level.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Now we're gonna have Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Pentagon Jr. in the second of our Super SmackDown Style Battle.
Best of the Super Juniors. Battle of the Super Juniors. Shit, what's that tourney called?
This one's going 12 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
It's gonna be a high spots match.
Oh, damn.
And Pentagon Jr. is going to win. Open. Called, I suppose. Decisive.
No.
Ray's like, I ain't jobbing.
Ray, no do.
I didn't sign up to job. I don't know what you're talking about, player. And then we're going to have a custom angle with Rey Mysterio Jr. and Pentagon Jr. rated on overness, where Rey stares at Pentagon.
Oh, wait. Do something very important.
make it a submission victory.
Yeah. Did you think of that instantly, or?
Yeah, I just thought about it myself.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
I was gonna make you do it after the angle. Rey Mysterio and Pentagon have a stare down after the match, and then Rey Mysterio backs away and he extends his hand. Pentagon looks at the hand and he thinks, "Should I break it?" And he thinks, "No. I'll shake it."
May I break this?
Is this an offering from my master? This occasionally happens, you know. It's not uncommon for this to occur. Is this what you meant? And they shake hands, and Ray's like, "You know what? You're the man, Pentagon." He does a little bow. He does a somersault out of the ring.
But you like brutally fuck people up, and it's probably against Lucha and shit. But like, fuck Lucha. We're in America. That don't mean shit no more. Lucha is dead, man. We raided the Indies already.
Then Rey Mysterio does a
why am I Camacho? Unico, whatever.
And then Rey Mysterio does a somersault out of the ring, and Pentagon's like, "Yeah, I did it fine." So next up, we're going to have this is immediately following off of the last angle, and have a promo, a tag team generic promo.
Yep.
This isn't what you think it is. Pentagon Jr. and JBL.
This is not what I think it is. What the hell?
Pentagon gets in the ring and says in Spanish, not Johnny Gargano, and says in Spanish that this is the era of Pentagon Jr. This is the era of Zero Miedo. And this is the era of Lucha. And I will win the Super SmackDown style battle too. Beat AJ Styles.
Like how he drops his accent.
Well, no, this is all in Spanish. I just don't want to do it in Spanish or in an accent.
Si, senor!
I will beat AJ Styles, and I will become the greatest Mexican WWE champion in history.
See.
And then JBL translates incorrectly. 4 minutes.
JBL's like, I think Mr. Trump should build his wall and kill
and
all
I will be
Jews.
one of the people who pays for it.
Huh. How long is that?
4 minutes!
Oh, I thought you said 3. Calm down.
Jesus, you fucking Canadians and your stupidity. You're incorrect. It's Bayley versus Asuka. In the last of the Super SmackDown Summer Sizzler Block B matches of the night.
No, we should probably turn brands back on.
You can if you want.
I do want to.
Relatively irrelevant.
Well,
but okay.
Do you know what's irrelevant?
Sure.
Your feelings.
Okay. All right then.
Damn.
And then we're going to have a. This match is going to be 10 minutes. And Braylee's going to win. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. I tried to do my best to turn from Bray to Bay, but I can't.
Okay. Anyway, Bayley's going to get on the mic and say, "All right, everybody, I hope you've all had fun tonight. We're all going to get in the ring, and when I say towards the heavens, we're all going to do the stardom pose. Okay?" So,
What the hell
did
does
you
this
all
mean?
have fun? The crowd shouts, "Yeah!" All right, then. Now on me. 1, 2, 3. Towards the heavens. Stardom pose. 6 minutes. You can make it on Becky since you're here. She also mentioned something about title shots. Stardom pose.
What the genuine hell?
This is her end of show ace speech. It's just she even got there was more show. Pre-match entrance for Chris Hero.
Because Chris is awesome. He's as hot as it gets. He'll toast your dick with a toaster.
Mafia kick.
Bitch.
He's got the hunger of a young lion. He flatten you like he's a young Tyson.
6.
4. Dun dun dun! And then we've got the semi-main event of the evening, part of our double main event extravaganza. Samoa Joe faces Chris Hero. And it's gonna go 16 minutes for the Intercontinental Championship.
He's got the fire of a young lion.
Aggressive. There are going to be strikes, galore. Chris Hero is going to hit 4, count them, 4 rolling elbows.
Oh my God, Joe doesn't even have a conscience.
And on the 4th rolling elbow, Joe no-sells it and hits Hero with a kick. And then they both fall to the mat, exhausted. Chris tries to hit Joe with a Gotch-style pile driver, but Joe reverses it and then hits Hero with a rolling elbow. Hero tries to go. Hero's kind of barely cognizant at this point. He manages to hit Joe in the knee with a kick of some sort.
He's like,
and Chris tries to go for a superplex, but Joe reverses into a muscle buster, and Samoa Joe is your Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, that was abrupt.
Well, it's Joe. He's been being built for like 3 months now.
He's been being built for an entire year, Putty.
This was his debut pay-per-view.
Yeah, this was his belt. Yeah.
Oh, no, he did this pay-per-view. He debuted against Roman Reigns.
No, since day one, this has been his belt. I had always felt like he would win that belt eventually.
That's a little weird.
I was like, he's going to win this belt. It'll be his belt, and he'll reign for 2.5 years.
It's really weird. So we're going to have Hiroshi Tanahashi and AJ Styles be reduced down to 17 minutes.
No love in the city for the boys.
I need to reduce more. Kenny and Gargano can take a minute off.
Kenny. Where's that? I lost it.
They're down. There you go. And then go all the way to start.
Whoop.
Let's take off 4 minutes from the tag team match and take off slow build.
What? Oh.
Spartan is not playing the worst game in existence.
Really?
I can't see which number it was.
2.
Yes, then. The worst game in existence.
Really?
Let's, Alright, so we have another highlights package for Beck versus Summer.
I'm so confused.
Young lady.
But
Summer
why?
Rae. We can have this discussion another time.
Fine. What was that angle? I completely gapped on it. This is why we don't have these discussions.
Becky Lynch versus Summer Rae.
The match?
Highlights package. Highlights package.
Okay. Becky Lynch versus Summer Rae. The match? No, Tucker. The movie. Oh.
And then we're going to have a Summer Rae custom entrance where she is adorned in Raw merchandise. She is wearing Raw themed gear. Tyler is wearing some fluffy fur with like red on it. And Tyler has a Raw themed selfie stick.
Oh my god, on the selfie stick. He has Baron Corbin on Skype. And Baron Corbin's like, "Arr!"
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, you're on Great American Bash. Nice. How's it going, Summer? Oh, you got a match. Okay, I'll respect those boundaries. Have a good one. Enjoy. I'll see you on television. Except I'm not watching it on television. I didn't pay for this shitty pay-per-view. And then we're going to have a custom Becky Lynch entrance.
Oh. What?
She comes adorned with SmackDown merchandise.
May I quote possibly the most infamous call in JR's history?
Sure.
I can't remember the exact quote, so I will do a variation on the most famous.
Just paraphrase. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, folks! It's SmackDown versus Raw!
Okay, wait.
Thank you.
Tag team entrance.
Tag team entrance?
Yes.
Brian comes
Becky
out with
Lynch
her.
is going to be accompanied to the ring by Daniel Bryan.
People pop more for Brian, though.
No, I like to think there are respectfully 0 yes chants on this occasion. Zero
Brian
yes chants.
goes for it, and then Becky turns around and shakes her head, and he's like, "Oh."
Aw. All right, let me time things out a second here. We've got... Okay, this is good. And then we're going to have the match.
Here we go.
It's going to go 22 minutes. WWE Women's Championship.
For me, you went 22 minutes. Oh my god.
And there's going to be an open, slow build. Not called the ring.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, I know why.
Decisive finish. We are going to have I guess, outside interference from Tyler Breeze during the match. No, not finish, just interference.
Yep.
From Tyler Breeze during the match.
Oh, I see. Yeah, my bad.
So about 2-3 minutes into the match, Tyler starts tripping Becky up, starts getting in her face. Brian gets in Tyler's face, and he's like, "Come on, dude, that's not cool." And Tyler's like, "What are you gonna do about it?" And Brian's like, "I don't know. I can't wrestle anymore. I don't even know why I'm out here.
I can't wrestle no more.
I don't even know why I'm out here." And then Brian just walks to the back after he realizes he actually can't do anything.
Oh.
And then eventually the ref catches Tyler doing something underhanded, and he's like, "Should I disqualify him?" And I was like, nah. And he just throws Tyler out. He's gone.
No.
And then the women go on to have a 16-minute grappling clinic where Becky plays a very defensive and very fiery babyface, a la Matt Riddle. Actually, we could call her the Bra. And she,
has anybody ever seen a Matt Riddle match for real? Like,
my heart.
No, Matt Riddle, right? He only wrestled for Evolve, right?
No, he's touring now.
Like how? Like only
he's actually doing progress.
Only like 5% of people that I know of have seen a Matt Riddle match.
It's probably less for me. I know a lot of people.
I don't know very many people.
Interesting.
I know two. I know
professional wrestling is very niche.
I know you, and I know my cat.
In that case, 50% of people you know have seen a Matt Riddle match.
Yes, but your eyes are only 50% of your existence.
Becky fights as a fiery babyface. A fiery babyface who's just getting beat. Like, Summer is
battered.
For some reason, just an aggressive striker tonight. She spears her, she tackles her, she's got the ground game on point. Becky's just rumbled. You know, the early interference stuff.
Rumbled? Do you mean rattled?
No, I mean rumbled. And she's off her game tonight.
Oh.
And she's always a step behind. Every time she goes for one of her patented maneuvers. Every time she goes for vintage Becky Lynch.
We all know what that is.
And Summer just seems one step behind, but Becky's not going to give up. Becky is going to claw. Becky is going to fight. Because this means more than just the women's championship. This is SmackDown versus Raw. This is more than that. This is about proving that women's wrestling is important. This is about proving that women's wrestling is more important than Summer Rae's bullshit view of women's wrestling. And she has to fight for her
view
own
of women's wrestling, so I take offense.
And this isn't pretty. There's no grandiose finishing sequence. Becky somehow manages to get not her normal armbar. This is a very ugly armbar. This is a not correctly applied armbar. But she's got it. She's managed it. She's wrenching. And Summer Rae, she's not a wrestler. She's not going to last long in the armbar. And she taps out. And Becky Lynch is still.
Fuck's sakes, Becky.
By submission.
Summer, whatever your name is. Stupid. Blonde.
I really enjoyed that arc. That's one of my favorite arcs.
I am upset we didn't gain a belt, but yeah, it was pretty good.
That's on the show.
I would have.
Don't click that clear all button.
Oh god, I was just over it, wasn't I? Oh jeez. All right, let's do it.
So Ryback doesn't actually get Stretcher Job. Nobody gives a shit.
Sami
Zayn comes out, and Sami Zayn says, "You know, I've done a lot of thinking, and I think AJ is right. I'm not good enough."
What? Where has this come from? I don't understand this.
I'm not good enough to beat all of this.
Was he not doing well? Was he not going through all of them pretty damn easily?
Let him finish his promo.
No. I'm confused though.
Maybe he'll answer your question.
What if he doesn't though? Who do I ask then?
Then ask.
Okay.
You know, maybe I'm not good enough to beat the Magnificent SmackDown 7. I've been pinned by Chris Hero on 3 separate occasions now.
When was this?
In Japan, in the rematch, and last week.
No, it was earlier this week, Putty. Get your timetables right.
Depends on your definition of a week.
Monday. Oh, yeah, damn. How do I consider a week, do I? Oh, shit.
I've been pinned by Chris Hero on 3 separate occasions now, and I'm pretty comfortable admitting that he's a better wrestler than I am. I can't beat Chris Hero. He's got my number.
Jesus Christ.
You know, maybe I can't beat Chris Hero, but you know what I think I can do? I can beat AJ Styles. So that's why I had a talk with Brian this morning. And in the main event of SummerSlam, I'm going to be cashing in my Money in the Bank briefcase.
Oh,
in the main event of SummerSlam, it is going to be Sami Zayn versus
John
AJ
Cena.
Rob Van Dam did it first. In the main event of SummerSlam.
Van Dam.
It's like 3 people have done it. It's a thing you should expect every 5 years.
Is this exactly 5 years? Yeah, it is actually.
It's 5 years after. It's not 5 years. It's not like Cena's wasn't 5 years after Rob Van Dam's.
True.
It was 6. I'm going to be cashing in my Money in the Bank briefcase. The main event of SummerSlam is going to be Sami Zayn versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. And he puts his Money in the Bank briefcase in the middle of the ring. And he walks off. Hey, guys.
Hey, this is kind of awkward. I did some fucked up shit. And this is what you see now. Because fuck you. And your family.
I don't think it's your fault. I think, well, it is your fault, but not directly doing fucked up shit. It's just that you refuse to get a competent computer.
I believe it's my recording software, but
the ghetto recording software you use because it's the only one your computer can run.
No, I could use OBS probably just fine. I just don't care to.
No, you clearly can't use OBS just fine because every time you've used it, you fucked it up.
Well, yeah. Anyways, you can look here at some of the grades. Any big important grades we wanted to talk about, Putty?
I think we should go through them all.
Okay.
So, yeah. Well, did we explain everything? Except, well,
oh yeah, we explained everything.
You're gonna leave in the Sami speech.
The Sami speech is gone. It was one of the many hostages, or not hostages. It was one of the many.
Oh, I just saw like the Ryback match. It was immediately after the Ryback match.
Oh, okay. So hopefully that's in there. If not, fuck.
You make sure you put it in there.
I don't have the file, Putty. If it's not in there, it didn't record.
But it is in there, so make sure you put it in the video.
Yes, it will be in the video if it's in there.
Okay, but you need to cut it out of that portion. You can't put that whole portion in there.
Why can't I just put the whole portion in there?
Because that whole portion is us going through the results.
Then we can go through the first bit, the results, and then we just skip to this.
No, that's really fucking clunky.
Yeah, but I don't know how to edit anything.
It's cut. You go to the first part of the Sami speech, you cut and delete the first half of the video, and you go to the end of it, you cut it, and you delete the last part.
If that
You're doing a fucking Windows Media Movie Maker.
If that has happened, and you guys saw that, I give myself a pat on the back prematurely. I'm very good at this editing thing.
If it hasn't happened, this video won't go up.
Oh, shit.
Because it's gonna...
Death threats.
It's because it's so easy that I'm not going to let you upload the video until you do it properly.
Christ. All right. So anyways, Styles versus Tana got a 82.
That's without a storyline, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think I was match of the night in a wholly mediocre wrestling pay-per-view. Yeah, I think that ended up being match of the night. What did the tag match get?
The tag between who was it?
Tommaso and it was the opener.
Oh, my bad. Oh no, I've gone not far enough. There it was 81.
Oh, that did really well as well, actually.
Yeah.
Better than the double main event. Which, though, out of the double main event, I think I'm actually disappointed in Joe and Hero. I think they, I think I was expecting
didn't
more
deliver.
than an 80 on that one. But that's a ridiculous main event grade. Like, I'm quite surprised that got 80. I was hoping it might, but I was fully expecting to see a C or a C plus. To get a B, I was very impressed with that. Bayley and Asuka kind of delivered too. That was the best of their series over the last couple of years. I think.
I know
in our universe, the SummerSlam match that I adore so much SummerSlam weekend match that I adore so much didn't happen.
I'm sorry.
I know, I'm very disappointed.
And so some of the outcomes here that you guys didn't get to see here, the medical, Becky Lynch obtained a stomach infection.
from licking the mat.
Yes, Samoa Joe broke his fucking collarbone, and Bayley broke her nose. We go
Luckily,
hard.
she's continuing to work through it though. She's like, yeah, I'll finish this women's tournament.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna fight through this broken nose if I have to.
All right, that was efficient. You know what? I'm actually thinking going through with this. Do this for everything from now on.
We'll see, people. We'll see what you get. Who knows?
We'll see on Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have already made the decision by the time this video goes up.
That's true.
But if you want to put in the comments whether you think we should go through results this way for my shows, because obviously I explain everything while I book it, that there's no point like going, ooh, what's this result going to be? It's probably more efficient and a much more quick video if I go through everything while we're booking and then we skip straight to here are all the results and some interesting ones.
Yeah.
Because most of the time on my show, sometimes there's a tonal problem where we go through these big stuff and then we go back to the beginning of the show.
Yeah, I agree.
And also, it's also sometimes the problem where we're just looking at numbers. We're not really explaining any story during the run through. It's just
that's good.
Here's the number, here's the number, here's the number, and the numbers don't really matter that much.
Very true.
So it might be better. Yeah. I mean, for your show, it's different because you do explain the story.
Yeah, I explain it as we go. So yeah, we'll figure it out, and we will see you guys for Mon Night Raw
in the Build SummerSlam.
Yeah, we're officially on the road to. I was about to say WrestleMania, not Summer of Funk,
which is confirmed to be headlined by AJ Styles, Sami Zayn too.
Yeah. I remember when we confirmed that. But anyways.
In the Sami speech you're going to edit into the video?
Okay. Well, we'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Oh, shit, that's awkward. How do I turn off my... Uh-oh. I don't know how I turn off my...